Time now for the Hyundai Sports Zone. Brought to you by the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. See your Colorado Hyundai dealers today.
The Broncos hope Santa is bringing a big win down the chimney this year. They're looking to bounce back after their 11-game winning streak was snapped Sunday. They're taking on a Chiefs team that at this point it would be charitable to call them shorthanded. No Patrick Mahomes, no Gardner Minshew. So that means tomorrow Kansas City will be trotting out third-string quarterback Chris Oladokun against this ferocious Broncos defense. Denver is looking to win in Kansas City for the first time in 10 years, and they've got a great shot to do it. The Chiefs have lost 4 in a row and are starting a quarterback who hadn't completed a pass in the NFL until last week. But going up against a quarterback that hasn't played has its own set of challenges, too. The Broncos don't really know what this guy can do, and that can be dangerous. Sean Payton, though, insists they'll be ready.
Look, you're defending the offense, a lot of RPOs. They do a great job moving guys around, getting the ball to their skill in space. So that part of it kind of doesn't change. But that's our league. I think looking at the film and studying the formations, the tendencies as to what an opponent likes to do, self-scouting ourselves, what have we shown? All of that goes into a short week, though.
The Broncos can actually clinch the division and home field advantage throughout the playoffs this week. Here's how. To win the AFC West, all that has to happen is the Broncos beat the Chiefs tomorrow and the Chargers lose or tie on Sunday against the Texans. It gets a little more complicated, though, to wrap up that #1 seed. For that, they need to win tomorrow, they need the Chargers to lose or tie, and they need losses by the Patriots, Bills, and Jaguars. That's a lot to keep track of. Thankfully, the Broncos control their own destiny, so as long as they keep winning, they don't have to. Garett Bolles got an early Christmas present this week when he was named to his first Pro Bowl. That's a good gift, but it's not the best one he's gotten. Bolles sat down with Romy Bean on Xfinity Monday Live this week. He says those honors belong to his wife.
My wife always gives me something crazy.
Does she?
Oh, yeah. Last year, she got me a coin that said Garett, and then I flipped it over and said Natalie. Okay. So anytime we get in an argument, we flip it. Wherever it lands, if we have to go to dinner, if we have to make a decision. So
I like that.
I got to pull that out again.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Flip it, and it's like, hey, your turn, you're choosing.
I love that gift. How great is that? Honestly, genius by Mrs. Bolles. All right, still to come, which Avs players could pull Santa's sleigh? Plus, the Broncos aren't the only ones playing on Christmas. So too are the Nuggets. They'll be down one of their key players. Details when we come back. The Nuggets are getting ready for their own Christmas Day showdown tomorrow night when they host the Timberwolves. They'll be without Cam Johnson, who suffered a bone bruise on this play in last night's loss to Dallas. He's expected to miss some time, but luckily avoided any major injury. The Avs, meanwhile, are settling down for a long winter's nap. They enter the holiday break with the most points in NHL history to this point. So with all that free time on their hands, they could even pick up a shift at the North Pole if they wanted. Avs coach Garett Bednar was asked which of his players could fill in if Santa needed a break.
I think Santa Claus would have to be Burnsy, big fun-loving guy, easy to talk to, pretty welcoming guy. So that's got to be him. An elf. I'm going to go with Brindley. The rookies always get the short end of the stick. And Rudolph, important job, right? Keep everyone on track. You know what? I'm going to say McKinnon on this one. Fearless, regardless of what weather you're facing, he's going to be leading the charge. So I'm going to say McKinnon.
How great is that? McKinnon leading the charge. Burnsy as Santa. It's perfect.
It's fantastic. Alex, thank you. We'll be right back.